Hello and welcome to Class 7, our last class in our 7-week series of Yoga and the Art of Aging. Tonight's class is focusing on healthy mind and improved memory. Memory loss is a common phenomenon that happens to people of all ages. No one knows exactly why this happens, but there have been many studies undertaken to show that yoga postures and deep relaxation help slow this process and even reverse it. Inversions help bathe the brain in fresh blood and nutrients, keeping the mind healthy and preparing the mind for deep relaxation. Deep relaxation draws the body and mind away from the sensory channels, allowing the body to use this energy for rejuvenation and healing of the overtaxed brain tissue. Tonight we're going to start off with centering ourselves, and we're going to use the same practice that we used in the last class. So let's come to kneeling. Toes tucked underneath and palms underneath the armpits. Taking 5 deep yogic breaths here, in through the nose and out through the nose. With the toes tucked underneath, keep the ankles together, keep the pelvic floor lifted, the Mula Bandha lifted. Long, smooth and even breaths. Filling up the lower rib cage, middle rib cage, upper rib cage on the inhalation, and softening upper rib cage, middle rib cage and lower rib cage on the exhalation. After 5 breaths, come to sitting in Vajrasana, on the heels, buttocks on the heels, inner ankles together, and again 5 breaths. Both hands underneath the armpits like this help encourage the breath to move into both nostrils. The body generally breathes through either the right nostril or the left nostril, and it's something that happens without you noticing it, and it changes every hour and a half to 2 hours. So with the hands underneath the armpits, it helps you breathe through both nostrils at the same time, balancing out your right and left feminine, masculine energies. When you've done your 5, come to sitting in Virasana. If you need support of a folded blanket, take that and bring it underneath your buttocks like Ellen is demonstrating. And focusing in on the breath again. Quietening the mind now, becoming centered, being here now in this moment, letting go of the things that have come before and the things to come after. When you've finished your 5 breaths, just placing your hands on your knees. Now we're going to come into downward facing dog, and today we're going to be using support underneath the head. This encourages the mind to stay soft. So Eleanor is going to demonstrate with a half downward facing dog supported, and Al is going to demonstrate with a full downward dog supported. Take as much support as you need, as these poses will be being held for a longer length of time. So make sure the forehead is really supported. You can see with Eleanor here that the hands and fingers are still spread like downward facing dog hands. The arms are still straight. The armpits moving down towards the floor, so you're still getting a stretch in the armpits and the back. The buttocks, sit bones are still lifting up towards the ceiling. The breath is long, smooth and even. Al is demonstrating the full version of supported downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Again, hands spread, arms straight. Sit bones lifted, legs active. It's important when you're on your support to make sure that the skin is moving from the top of the forehead down towards the bridge of the nose. This encourages the mind to quieten and become soft. Long, smooth inhalations and exhalations here. In these poses that we're holding for longer, stay focused on the now, stay focused on the breath. If the mind begins to wander, focus on the spaces in between the breath. A little while longer now. And coming down out of the pose and moving to supported Uttanasana. So Uttanasana, standing forward bend, and we're going to do this on a support. So Ellen is going to demonstrate on a chair. And Al is going to demonstrate coming forward with the arms crossed. Again, taking as much height as you need and support for your forward bend. Some of you might be able to come further down and just need blankets for your height. And then some of you might need to build the chair up, those of you who are really tight in the hamstrings. Again, making sure that the skin is moving from the bridge of the nose. Again, making sure that the skin on the forehead is moving from the top of the forehead to the bridge of the nose. Keeping the shoulders soft and the scapula moving towards the sit bones, long, smooth and even breaths. With these supported poses, even though they're softer, still make sure there's action in the legs. So Al's demonstrating just coming forward with the arms crossed. The legs are still active, the sit bones are still lifting up towards the sky.
Hi there, thanks for watching. I hope you've been enjoying the videos in our members preview area.
Our members area has the full content. There you'll find great videos about yoga practice and healthy eating.
Just fill in the form at yoga.org to activate your subscription.
We look forward to seeing you there.
See you there soon. Namaste.
Namaste.